pretty good running team, third in the nation. They got a good trio of backs. What do you guys got to do to kind of limit them?
I think the main thing is we got to control our gaps. We got to do our assignments and just do our job. Like you said, they got 3 really good backs, not probably the best backs we've seen so far this year. Like I said, just control the gaps.
Chuck, how have you seen this team kind of bounce back from Georgia and kind of refocus this week?
Can you ask that again for me?
Yeah, have you seen this team kind of bounce back from Georgia, refocus, and come into a new week fresh?
I think that, I look around this team this year, and it's just like we don't hang our heads too long on losses. You know what I'm saying? We took 24 hours what we needed, and we moving on. We getting back to work. We had a good practice yesterday, good workout. I feel like everybody's focused and just ready to move on and hopefully go 1-0 this week.
Chuck, there's a lot of guys on the team that played a lot of college football and have been around a few losses in their time. Just how useful is that to a team in the wake of a loss that could have been pretty disappointing?
I think it's very useful. You look at last season, we had a lot of them close games, close losses, and I feel like it had a heartache on our team. But now it's kind of like we got to move past it and we got to continue to get better because at the end of the day, the game don't stop no matter what.
Chuck, what are some of the positives you can take away from the loss? I know y'all don't do moral victories, but what can you take going into next week?
I think the positive is we got an opportunity next week to go 1-0. We get the opportunity to go compete and play. That's the blessing that we get. We get 12 games a year guaranteed, and I feel like that's just taking one game at a time.
Chuck, how different is this Tennessee offense from maybe what you guys faced last year? I mean, Josh Heupel kind of has a reputation. He throws the ball all over the place, and now they're third in the country running the ball.
It's a little different. I don't want to lean on one or the other too much because, regardless, they can still throw the ball really well. But now they run the ball a lot really well too. So, I think any offense in the country will continue to do what they're doing the best at.
When you're looking at a quarterback who has the ability to move around a little bit like Milton does, how much extra stress does that put on a defense?
I wouldn't say it's stress. I feel like it's more just, like I said, kind of early, like doing our jobs, keeping him contained. I wouldn't say it puts a stress on us, though.
Chuck, Chad Bailey just got ruled out for the season. Just what has his role on the team developed into that you've seen him do?
Just that situation in general, I feel terrible for it because, I know how injuries go, and I know, I've been injured in my career. I was injured last season or last year, so, it's hard, especially when, he's a captain and he's a great football player, great linebacker, great role model for this team. I wish he could be playing, for the team. I feel like we just got to look at it like, next guy got to step up. We just got to continue to keep working and trying to build the success on this season.
Third straight sellout crowd. What's it been like for fourth? What's it been like this year playing at Corral at home?
It's been a great experience. I love the fact that on defense I can't hear nothing. I think it's fun though. That makes our jobs 10 times easier. Because when we can't hear nothing, we know they can't hear nothing. So it helps out a lot.
Chuck, what have you learned about disconcerting penalties this year?
Can't clap for the thing. So, it's really not much to it. Just, it's stuff you really don't think about when you're on the field, but it's what it is.
How hard is that to do, though? Sometimes you clap.
Yeah, it's, trying to get some attention of one of your guys, whatever it is. You're not thinking you're trying to mess with them. You're just playing ball. So, yeah.
How hard will it be to kind of find a new signal if you can't clap, you can't yell?
We're going to get up there close to somebody's ear to tell them. So I think that's going to be the hardest thing to do, just be able to use our hands and without clapping and be able to just talk to them. So that's it.
How much did you know about that rule before, maybe a few weeks ago when it came up?
Honestly, I didn't. I didn't know much about it until, I guess, we started doing it, and other teams did it too. So, I didn't know much until it happened.
Anything else, Chuck? Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.